Okay guys, I'm going to show you some stuff, but before I get started, I wish I had some stuff unpacked for you. But many of you know, after the 4th of July, for many years I've done a great special on Excalibur. This year will be the same. I've got $45 Excaliburs, $55 Growlers, no, $55 Platinums, $65 Growlers, while supplies last. Also, I picked up 3M and 5M quick plug wires for firing systems. I need to price them out yet. And I have 3M and 5M wires. They're all regular shroud match heads. And the other ones are just the bare wire ends. So this trailer, I've got 60 cases of shells and then just some random stuff that I transported from our other store over here. Just some extra stuff or stuff that I didn't have over here. I wanted to walk through my containers with you guys. A lot of stuff I'm low on, a lot of stuff I've got a lot of. But as I posted 8 pages of products that I've got coming in. Everything that's coming in is going to have a tariff fee on it. So I would say 4 to 8 weeks. You're going to see stuff price increasing, but if it's something that I'm not restocking, the price is going to stay the same. If I've got like 5 cases of, say, Siderac left and then 40 more come in and the price is higher, those 5 cases are going to go up. Anything that is being brought in, that item, the price is going to go up. If it's not brought in and I've got some left, the price will not go up. I do want to say, so last year I ran a special on Neon Dynamo and they sold really well on special. The regular $243, I believe I did them for $200. And it's not a big selling cake. The reason I bought a whole bunch again was because they were in stock and I didn't think I was going to get a bunch of these nice color fan cakes. And then I ended up in December, I did order a bunch that were in stock. And the colors are peach, grass green, teal mine, and orange. But so I kind of thought I was going to break these apart for some color fan cakes. But I still have a lot of them. What I'm going to do now is the $243 with a free Excalibur set if you buy one. We have Salute to the Nations for $248. Now this rack here, most of these items are the bottom of what I have of these. I've got 3 cases and these open ones of the Daytime Color Smoke with Super Crackle, which is Salute. This is the only one of these, number 100XDO24 for $163. This is the only JLP 2365. This is the last 2 are a 1430-21. And this one I may be able to get a few more cases on hand. Not 100% sure, but I know that's it. And all of my personal stock I have brought over to my facilities. PCA 076, we've got more of the Blood Red Mine to Blood Red Dahlia. I've got a few cases of these. There's 2 here. There's one up there. The price is $66 and we do have more coming. So like I said, when the new ones come in, whatever the new price is, that's what these will become. JLP 2308. These are the last 2 of these. JLP 2481. The last 2 of those. I've got 2 of these. 300 shot red, white, and blue Comet to Snowball Peony. $225. My last tidal wave, I believe, for 285. My last JLP 2387, 88, 89, 90 for $222. I have one Emberfall Epic here, which I know I was out of stock a long time ago, but I found a couple randoms, and this one is 120. Super buy. We've got over 100 of these coming. However, like I said, I don't know what the new price is going to be. Good one to grab for next year because you'll know you'll want it. Last 400 shots of Lutes. They are $45. And so honestly, these we sold for $35. And then I sold out and I bought some in the States and raised the price to $45. So I'm hoping that the new price with the tariffs is close to 45. It's probably 45.50 range. But I've got instant and regular speeds coming, and then I also have instant and regular speed 49 shots coming. And I've got more instant brocades coming. My only unfinished business for $350. These are the last 5 of these. JLP 2379.80. Sidorak. I don't remember if I put more of these in storage or not. So some stuff I didn't just fill up the container with because I am hoping to get all my containers moved this fall yet. Which now with some stuff shipping out, I've only got a few weeks. So it's a mess. I mean, I have not really taken a break. I've been working my tail off. But yeah, I've got about 4 weeks to really get things moving and all my containers set if I want to get my plans done for next year. Because once we start filling these things up, they probably ain't going nowhere. But here we got the Sidoraks for 120. Got plenty of those. Plenty of Hold My Beers for 165. Plenty of Deluxes for 100. Pyro Giant 220. And this one, I've got a lot of. What's a stack? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 18. And I've probably got 50 more of those somewhere. Shameless 125. I've got these 35 shot racks for $225. I really like them. They've got the prongs that hold your thing in place. Up to 50 millimeter. When you want to pull it out, you just push the prong down, pull your tube out. And there is also a guide on here with your angles. But yeah, I prefer these over using a pull noodle or a squishy ball to hold your stuff in. I got 2 Leave Britney Alones for $150. My one and only JLP 2375.76 for $109. My last 4 RKP 24001A and B for $127. Phenomenal horsetail cake. Locked up. Great cake. Compound cake. It's a 1.3, 175. 6 of these left. JLP 2377.78 for $124. The Predator. And I thought I had a ton of these and I was wrong. This is all I got. 185. The super huge White Strobe Mine slices. I believe there's 19 shots in these slices. And then I've got the other one, Gold Spinning Tail with red strobe and blue star. Huge spread on those. They are a pricey piece for a quick shot though. $186 for a case of 5. I think they come to like 44 a piece or something. Brick House, I've got 4 of these guys. They are $385. Magic Man, 4 of them. $160. JLP 23, 83, 84, 85, 86. My last 4 for $227. 59, 60, 61, 62, 257, and this is my last 7. My last 3 2-minute iClouds for 270. Man, my eyes are going. Hyper Beast. I've only got 3 in here, but I do have a lot of these. They're 245. But like I said too, this is one I think I've got a whole bunch more coming, so the price will go up when they show up. Those are 245. Tropical Paradise. They are all in here, $152. There is 15 of them in here. 62 millimeter racks. Very nice. It's a big expense. I think they're 225. What do I got here? 240. These are the Craigco ones. But, I mean, they're very nice. You can build something, though. Still doing $90 on all no-abs. This is just overstock. Look at this container. What a beautiful thing. But this side here, there's some really small piles. We'll get to them. By the way, we still do appointments every single day, but we decided only to run hours here Friday, Saturday, Sunday in Ripon, 10 to 6. Sunday is going to be 10 to 2, Friday, Saturday, 10 to 6. And our reasoning is in the off season, everyone calls and says, hey, are you open? So, I can just say, we're not, but I can meet you there. And we always have somebody close by to meet you. Almost always, I should say. But this way we can continue to make things better for you guys. We've got multiple properties we're working on, so we're not stuck at the storefront. And even at the storefront, it's like if I want to go work on in the garage, but I'm open, I can't see the storefront from there. So I really can't achieve anything. So yeah, just consider this, call us and say, hey, you guys open? But we will be here Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'll go through the right-hand side first. That stuff I've got less of. However, these 4 cakes, these are all triple slices. They are all a horsetail triple slice with a different effect. This one is Nishiki Willow. This one is Neon Glittering Tail, the special white brocade crown. Red Sea Blue Stars with white strobe. Falling Leaves effect. These are some of my favorite pieces. I just love to put these between cakes. Like even if I do a 1-1, a 1-1 cake, I don't know. I always insist on finishing off with one of these, and it's amazing when you do that. You add that, it's it really shows you how good the Proline stuff is, because usually that is the biggest spread and the best part of the 1-1 cake you just shot. These are $43 a piece. Wizard, Teal Mine to Teal Dahlia. I think that's all of those, which there's 6 cases, $66. This is the last 3.5 cases of these. JLP 2480 for $45. Got the grass green, blue mine with white strobe, chrysanthemum mine to colored dahlia to chrysanthemum. Those are nice fan cakes with color. Bombard slices. These are great single shot pieces for more professional looking shows or professional shows. I think I am very, very outgrowing the whole sky puke. You reach a point with fireworks where I was talking with Garrison, King of Boom. He's a great dude. He puts on some great shows, and he's got a company named Pegasus Illumination, I believe. He set the world record last year on New Year's Eve with some 12-inch shells. I think the most shot at once or something. But you know, like, kind of like saying, like, you know, like, let's make our fireworks shows tell a story, even without music. You know, just something really enjoyable and neat to watch. And to me, like, you know, like, I like to see people that are working on like real professionalism. Somebody that can spend $2,000 on fireworks and just have a beautiful, slow going show and not a 20-minute, $10,000 sky puke. Which there's places for everything, and you know, like for a backyard show, amateur, you know, like, I mean, like, honestly, let's get real with the products that are out there. Like, it is to the point, like, anybody can put on a good fireworks show. Can anybody just like really take that canvas and make a piece of art? And that's just kind of something that you know, I really, you know, I don't like, I can't sit and watch a 20-minute video of sky puke, but if, like, man, you start doing some cool stuff with your fireworks and really, you know, multiple settings, just, I mean, you can really make your show stand out with some thought. Silver whistling to silver chrysanthemum, $65. Okay, we've got the wing of 3-layer mines. I've got quite a few here. Not really, but 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cases, which is 18 sets. And this is a lot like the butterfly that everyone wants. The butterfly was pretty expensive, you know, like $100 and some a set. These look like they're $71 a set, $72 a set. So check those out. Very nice. JLP 2309, quite a few of those left. Thing 2, I think I got 3 stacks of these guys sitting around. It's a 400 shot salute cake, I believe. $350. Straight whistling to thunder instant, $35 each. Straight whistling to thunder, the slow one, $35. Blue tail to spider and red strobe. Those are my last 3. They are $44. My last 2 cases of JLP 2483, $60. PCA 041, $30. That's the one thing Wizard does. You know, I'm very curious if these are still 1,000-gram cakes. They probably are, but you know, Wizard makes some smaller stuff. So they definitely have, like, when you get the smaller ones, it's the best value Proline that I've ever had. However, they do not have the connections that work to connect cakes like Reiko and Raccoon. You know, the Reiko and Raccoon are all compatible. I wish Wizard was compatible. Wizard would be a great product if they used the same components as these other brands, and that, you know, and because I train so many people, I don't even like having different connectors where, like, you know, it's more to teach people, you know, if everything that I sell to somebody new and somebody I'm teaching, it's not very confusing if everything is built the same. You know, when you're teaching somebody too much at a time, you start to see their, like, head roll, like, you know that you're losing them. And that's what happens with that. So like, when I'm teaching people, I just tell people, like we're not going to talk about Wizard today. Like, I don't want you to buy any of it. You know, we're going to teach you how to use these products, and I want you to learn how to use these products first. Because I know you're not going to have enough cues to be using one cue for every cake, which is kind of what needs to be done with Wizard. But And now too, we've been in the Proline business for quite a while now, and we do have a lot of very professional clients now. So I mean, we are to the point where like I probably should start bringing it in anyway. Um, we got to get our facility set up for it, but maybe we will get it in a year or so. JLP 2307, $86. This is one of the more expensive pieces. And I know I got a lot here. I did order more. I love this cake. It's very, very nice. RKP 24003. I've got a lot of these. I bought a lot of them. And I do honestly think that this one was kind of overlooked this year. It's built like an overload cake. They're $50. RKP 24003. But it's red, blue with white strobe, red, blue, white strobe mine to thunder. And it's basically a red, white, and blue cake with a salute finale. JLP 2338, $50. And everything on this wall I've got a lot of. JLP 2306, $78. Feeling Froggy 23, JLP 2364. This is a great cake. They're $65. Before I go on, I want to talk to everyone about building shows too. You know, everyone's like, you know, they come in like they. What do you suggest? What do you suggest? And I'm very. It's hard because like I'm never on the same page with anybody. We have $5 cakes. We have $400 cakes. I know what I use. I don't know what you guys use. I know what I like. I don't know what you like. I can spend 30 minutes telling you exactly what I think, and then they come out with a cart full of like nothing we talked about. So I hate that. So basically, the easiest thing for me to do to tell people is like when you're building your show, I like to call it build the base of your show. You want a 10-minute show. Build your 10 minutes. So like in the Proline, most of this stuff says how long it is. Let's see. This one here, duration 25 seconds, 22 seconds, 25 seconds. I know a lot of them are very short. 16 seconds, 15 seconds. But so when I say build the base of your show, I'm going to come in here and I'm going to say, okay, you have to grab a Weapon X. Weapon X is right here. 50 seconds long, $60. You have to buy a Feeling Froggy. 50 seconds long, $65. You have to buy a Boiling Point. $85, 70 seconds long. Okay, so you've already built 3 minutes. You know, go through and find some long pieces. Get your 10 minutes. And then figure out where you're at and where you want to be with your budget. Now you can say, okay, we've got enough money for some instant brocades. We've got enough money for some slices. We've got enough money for the wing of 3-layer mines. Maybe you want to build your finale and then see what's left after that. But even so, like the show that I recorded and put out for Memorial Day, you know, that was, I think, you know, what was that, like 2,500 in products or something? I don't remember, but 2,400, I think. So that was a great show, but it was like, to me, $2,400 is a very small budget on a show, and it was. We did a great job. We did a great show for $2,400. And when I told the owner when I was done, I says, you know, I would like to see the budget go up to like 5,000 or 6,000. But I also explained to him, I says, you're not going to get a longer show. And I realized everybody here was happy. So maybe that's all you want to do. Maybe that's all you want to achieve. But me as a pyrotechnician, I want to build a better show. And I told him, like, when you go from this $2,400 budget to your $5,000 budget, I'm not going to give you more minutes. I'm going to give you bigger stuff in the sky. I'm going to give you, maybe, some slices, some NOABs, some more instant stuff. I'm going to give you a lot more design and specialty items in your show. And it's going to be just it's just going to be a more meaningful show. So that's just kind of something I've been wanting to put out there, as well as, how to build your show. And you can do that with $500. You can walk into the 200-gram cake, 200-gram aisle with a $500 budget, and like at our prices, you go there, you grab 30 200-gram cakes. You've probably got 15 minutes there, and you're around $300 to $400. Now you got $100 for your finale. See if you can find 3 good $30 pieces, 2 good $50 pieces. And then we've got great finale pieces. If you're on $1,000 budget, like the Hold My Beer, and That's What She Said. This one here, That's What She Said, is $245. Just a phenomenal finale piece. Nice duration, a lot going on. The Hold My Beer is another great one, and that one's like $160, I think. And it's shorter. But then I believe, like, these are good ones for, the $1,000 to $1,500 range. If you're up into the $2,000-$3,000 show range, you may want to go bigger than that. And the big bores for $400, $385, $365. I used to think that it was a crazy price, but now that I've shot them, now that I've gotten some good knowledge on them, I'm not so much against them, because if you're spending $3,000-$4,000 on a show, like, you're probably gonna have close to $1,000 into your finale. Maybe not. I mean, I know my finales are always, you're looking at around $1,000, and you got to beat everything in your show and make sure that somehow you got to make your finale known that it was the finale. You don't want people to wonder, was that the finale? And after so many of these cakes being so great, how do you make the finale be known it's a finale? And those big bores are a way to do that. You can buy 2 of them, even 1 of them on some of them. The Hurricane, the Big Buddha, and watch those videos. They're going to go way higher and way bigger than anything else, and nice fast pace. Like, people will know that was your finale. And maybe grab something at the bottom, maybe do a zipper cake or something with it. Few slices, 100-shot salute, 100-shot brocade, anything. But yeah, I mean, when you light those off, people are going to know that was definitely his finale. But all right, we're getting here close to 30 minutes, so I'll make this wall quick and I'll let you go today. But 143027, quite a few of JLP 2332, a bunch of the Weapon X, quite a few of. I got more coming, and this is it. But I had 100 cases, so we went through them. Boiling points. All right, 143022, 106. JLP 2478, 118. JLP 2303. And that's the case price, sorry. $59. 2303, 51. 143001, $55. JLP 2309, $53. We've got Dragon Eyes. I've got lots of these. $150. That's a big compound cake, 2-piece. We've got some Wizard cakes here. PCA 046 for $30. RA 143008 for $53. RA 143019. Blue Tail the Silver Nishiki Willow Blue Star and Red Strobe, $66. Blue Tail the Silver Nishiki Willow. Those are $53. 1430 27 53. Blue tail to eject Nishiki Willow and Blue Star. These are $58. These are very cool. Look, this is a horsetail cake, and I know a lot of people don't want the spread of the horsetail cakes. These ones have a very slight angle on them. Very nice. Peach Mine with Dahlia, $14.30, $14.66. And this is my last three pieces of this specific one. It is a whistle to salute, 50 shot for $49. Okay, guys. All my 1-1 cakes are in a container and available. You can look through my website. There's a lot of confusion on my website. People are in shop, and it's like a never-ending list that you keep saying download more, download more, download. But just hit the house button and scroll down, and everything is categorized. And when you scroll down to 1.4G Pro compounds, that is where I have my 1-1s. I'm not going to get into the last container. I'll get some more video guys out there. Ask questions. Tell me what you want to see. You know, I've been working very hard since the 4th of July, and I know a lot of you probably think I'm taking a break, and I think it's been more of a break on communication. I'm just, you know, a lot of people asking on layaway and getting orders started for next year. You know, like, I'll work with you guys, but I'm not ready to start putting pallets of people's stuff in all these buildings. Like, I've been working this whole time trying to get all my other properties empty, all my products onto one place, all my new products ordered. And then I got to think about our expansion project, and that needs to start like yesterday if I want to get that done. So, you know, like, I have no shortage of product. I'm not going to have a shortage of product. If you want to save money from next year's prices, come in now and buy. And when I'm ready to like start putting your orders aside, like, I will let everybody know. And that's the thing, is like, I want to get my 8 new containers back there, and you know, a couple of them can be used to hold orders. So I'm just not ready for it. But if you want to order shipped tomorrow, call me. If you want to order shipped next week, call me. If you know, and I get so many emails and so many text messages, and you know, I don't respond to all of them, and some of the stuff, it may seem very important to you, but like some of the questions I ask, I'm like, I don't know. I don't have time for it all when I'm like, right now I'm just trying to I need to get regrouped so that I can focus on taking care of my customers. And, you know, I would love to put somebody in an office and have them behind a phone and take care of all your needs and have them there just to respond to everybody and everything else. But like, I already know, like, it's going to piss off 80% of my customers, because when 80% of my customers call me, they want to talk to me. They don't like it when somebody answers my phone. And I know this because I've had people answer my phone, and the phone always gets, I'll be 2 blocks away, and they'll be running down the blocks to, Waylon, they need to talk to you. And I get it. Like, I've been taking my truck to the same place for years, and you know, the guys I deal with, they know my vehicles, they know the vehicle history. Like, I want to talk to them. They put a woman behind the counter that I've never met, and I'm just like, where's Jeff? and you know, that kind of ruins the purpose of why they put that woman there. They put her there to take care of me. But, you know, as a customer, like, I'm not comfortable speaking with her because I feel like she is not knowledgeable enough. And, you know, maybe she's looking at the same computer as they are that tells her everything she needs to know, but I don't know that. And I'm just not comfortable dealing with somebody new and less knowledgeable, so I understand it. But, you know, so there's there's some sacrifices we all have to make. Like either I have a woman you speak to on the phone with that's there for you guys all the time, or you guys be patient and you deal with me when I have time. And you know, if you have to get a hold of me today and you make your phone calls and get me on the phone, you're gonna talk to me. If you're sending emails or stuff and messages, you know, like, you know, I try to get back to everybody, but like I may be busy. I may respond 10 days later and I'll be like, whoa, what the hell? But hey, I try. All right, guys, I appreciate you all. Like I said, a lot of stuff coming in. Check out our YouTube channel. Well, you're on it. Subscribe to this channel. Check out the post I made with all the products we've got coming in. We've also, my brother, he's got 3 window containers on an order that he's ready to submit. I know in like November, December for sure. I'll get some more on order, and possibly even sooner. But we need to see how these tariffs and everything rolls and see where our budget's at. But we appreciate you guys. Peace.